In this final episode of Season 3, there is no promo, because this week, I humbly pay my last respects to one of the greatest wrestlers to have ever lived. Earlier this year, the wrestling world was shaken by the tragic loss of one of its most brilliant performers. Scott Hall had passed away on March 14th. Under the tutelage of Vern Gagne, he learned that a wrestler's work doesn't start when the bell rings, it starts when he leaves the house, and anyone who met the man outside the ring was sent home with a good story to tell. He arrived onto the largest stage in wrestling in 1992 when he debuted in the WWF as the villainous Razor Ramon. The Razor Ramon character was a street-smart brawler largely based on Al Pacino's Scarface performance. Even some of his promos had lines taken directly from the movie. But he wasn't a bad guy for long. Before the Attitude Era settled in, heels were commonly grisly, shouting, snarling, beastly men who didn't always have a full set of teeth. Unlike his peers, and true to his character, Razor Ramon oozed machismo with tremendous swagger, and quickly became one of the WWF's most beloved characters. This character gave you the goods every night too, especially if he was working with his friends, because his matches with Shawn Michaels and Diesel made the Intercontinental title feel like the most important match on the card. In 1996, he abandoned the Razor Ramon character to just be himself in WCW, and while it didn't seem cool to call him by his real name, it most definitely felt cool to participate in his famous surveys and wear NWO colors. You remember the Nitro episode when him and Kevin Nash were drinking pina coladas on the MGM ticket booth? I was there, standing on the ground below taking pictures. I must have called out to him a dozen times, and every single time, he maintained character and posed for the cameras. To this day, NWO shirts are found in abundance at any wrestling event, and whenever I wear one at Disneyland, even the cast members break character to show their solidarity. We say goodbye to the bad guy this year, but I'd be remiss if I didn't give him his rightful place in the Lucha Review Hall of Fame. He was wrestling's first cool villain, and anyone standing next to him was cool by association. Between his matches, his ideas, and his characters, Scott Hall's contribution to the wrestling business make him one of the greatest of all time. Rest in power, champion.